Do you have similar music tastes?
Taylor Swift.
I would say we have opposite music tastes. Yeah.
But for me, I literally love Taylor Swift, and I went to her tour last year in November. Thanks, Mom.
It was a
So
moment.
fun.
It was a life-changing moment.
I wasn't even like a Swiftie.
Yeah,
And
she
then-
wasn't. It like
and
turned
then I saw
her.
that tour and I was like, wow, that was
Anyone
like
who goes to that tour,
truly,
even my
yeah.
dad, when he went to that tour,
He was
I think it changed
I'm
his
not
mind a
gonna lie,
little.
Violet. Yeah, props to you.
Madeline, Violet, we're doing it. You ready for this?
Yes, so excited.
Comic-Con, welcome. You guys are killing it. Congratulations on
Thank
everything.
you, thank you.
Okay, so Comic-Con experience. Have you guys done this one before?
We have never
Not
done
this
one
one,
before.
or nothing
no.
like this.
And this
Yeah.
is the one.
This
I know
is the one.
exactly. When I found out we were gonna when I found out we were gonna get to go,
can't even
I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Exactly. No, but yesterday we had kind of like the whole day to walk around and like look at all the booths and everything, and it was
Super
just
fun.
so much fun. We took so many photos.
What's the weirdest, coolest thing you saw? Costumes?
Coolest thing, I would say this one guy was wearing this really sick Doc Ock
Oh my gosh,
costume.
yeah, that was
like it
awesome.
was so cool. I have a photo.
I
but
think
yeah,
he
that
like
was
made
prob-
it too, which is crazy because
Yeah,
it looks
no,
like
he
made
definitely made it.
It was
And also,
sick.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the Star Wars costumes were really big this year.
Yes.
They were
Like
good
I
too.
noticed a lot of Star Wars, like every different kind of like stormtrooper, sand trooper, whatever, and they all killed it. Yeah.
Costume inspiration for next year if you're going.
Definitely was literally talking to my mom
We were
about that.
talking about that. Yeah,
So
I don't
what do
know.
you think? What next year if you're going to go undercover?
I don't know. I have so many different options. Right now I'm working on narrowing down my choices.
Okay.
I've got zero idea. I've asked her for help. I haven't gotten an answer yet. So
what's the cinematic universe? Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Marvel, DC.
She is Lord
I
of the
Lord
Rings.
of the Rings.
She loves
Love
Lord of the Rings.
love that. So
I'm
much.
definitely a Marvel girl. Love Marvel. Been a fan of Marvel since I was like literally a baby. When I was old enough to start watching the movies.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like I've done so many Marvel costumes though, so I'm trying to change it up a little. Maybe go a little into the fantasy world.
Okay.
Which would
Maybe
be cool.
something with like Alice in Wonderland. I don't know.
What can we manifest? What do you want to play in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, it's so hard.
You should be an elf.
I think an elf would
Yeah.
be really fun. I would want to have like powers.
Yeah.
That would be really fun. Or a hobbit even. That would be kind of fun. I would live in the Shire. Dream place to live in real life.
So beautiful.
I
Oh
wish I
my
could
New
live
god.
Zealand,
there.
do the whole thing.
We got to go to New Zealand when she was filming Megan 2.0.
So we got to see the
and so we got to go
Shire.
to Hobbiton. It was so cool.
So
Literally,
beautiful.
my favorite place that I've ever gotten to travel easily.
Really?
Easily.
Not the New Zealand part, just being in the world of the
Well,
Hobbit.
Both, for sure, yes.
And on the Marvel side, what do we want to manifest? What's the dream?
I want to be able to be an action star. Like I want to do an action movie so badly.
So
it is
fun
my
to
dream. I love doing stunts. When I was younger, I used to want to be a stunt coordinator.
Same.
So,
But stunts are so
so it was
fun.
anything in the stunt world, and also just like I want to be like a female like action star. I don't know. I feel like we need more of them. So
I think it'll happen. You guys are well on your way.
manifesting.
you.
We're manifesting today. The good news is you're horror stars. You guys are owning the space, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, okay, how does this happen? Like, is this your vibe? Like, is this what you're into? Like, or this just kind of happened that you both have ended up here?
I feel like it really just kind of happened. This is definitely not what I think we thought was going to happen.
When you were planning, like, one day.
No,
One,
exactly.
no,
But no,
you're
this
not
is what I think
planning.
me and Val have come to an agreement that I think people just like to see us like scream and cry for some reason.
I don't
And,
know.
like,
That's just what we
get
go
covered
for
in
usually.
blood, get thrown around. Yeah.
Yeah.
That became like our little knack. But we love horror so much. So honestly, I'm glad that we ended up getting to be in this kind of world because, oh my God, horror movies are so much
cool.
fun to do. Like so much fun to
And there's a
film.
long line of great especially female
Exactly.
heroines in these
Scream
shows.
queens. Are
Come
you
on.
kidding me? Oh my God.
So yeah, what horror have you been exposed to? What's made a mark? What scarred you for life in a good way? What jumps out
Since
at
I
you?
did my first horror thing at 6 when The Haunting of Hill House, I've always liked horror more. I think I get less scared than her.
Oh, easily. I get scared so easily.
Clowns, they don't scare me, but Art
clowns
the
horrify
Clown really does.
Terrifier?
Get to me. I've never seen the movies, but Art the Clown is literally terrifying. I'm not a big
I
fan.
don't know
yeah.
if you know Allison Brie. She was in here yesterday with Dave Franco.
No way.
awesome.
She was talking about how that's her no-go. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Terrifier can't even contemplate it.
Yeah, I know. And I feel
Good.
like clowns are honestly probably my biggest fear, especially when it comes to horror, because I feel like gore and stuff doesn't really scare me, but it's like the disturbing face that clown has. Like,
Something about.
oh my God, there's something about it. Also, my dad would literally kill us if we ever watched that movie. That is the one like kind of franchise that he will not let us even go
And
near.
I don't-
He's like, Nope, you cannot watch that movie.
We're gonna watch it right here in a
Let's
second.
do it. Let's do
turn on.
it.
Here we go.
Shh, on the low, on the low.
We have a clown coming in, like creeping right behind
would
you the whole
honestly
time.
scream. That would not be funny. I
Funny.
would literally get up and leave.
Do you practice the scream, like if you had to in films? Like, is that like when you're rehearsing, like, okay, what's my scream gonna be?
I don't think I've ever
Like,
practiced.
Yeah, okay, so it's funny. That's a good question because, like, I don't know. I feel like I just kind of mimic it, like, in the beginning. Like, I'll just be like, ah, like, and, like, pretend.
Yeah,
like,
usually in
airy
rehearsals.
scream in
Sure.
rehearsals.
In rehearsal,
And then
yeah.
when we're filming it, I just hope and pray.
Because also you don't want to waste
I
your,
hope this
your
sounds good.
scream
That makes
in a
sense.
rehearsal.
Exactly. Honestly, I feel like I've mastered it to the point where I don't really, like, lose my voice anymore.
Oh, I
Right.
do.
Like, I feel like I've trained myself.
She goes all the way.
Yep. It's okay.
So on the set, Megan, Black Phone. I mean, Black Phone. First of all, the new one. I'm already scared. Like,
It's so much scarier. I'm
Is it
so
really?
excited. Oh, so much scarier.
okay. So I mean, I've talked to many actors about shooting these things. It's not scary on set, but like, do you lose yourself in it a little bit, or
Yeah.
what's the environment like on these films for you guys?
Our films are
Me?
different.
Yeah, our films are very different. Hers is definitely a lot more fun.
True. Yes.
I would say mine is definitely a lot darker. So I feel like when you're so immersed in, like, this one scene in this, or multiple scenes in the second movie are so dark and just, like, so emotional. Like, not even scary scenes. They're just so, like,
Yeah.
they just-
Disturbing.
yeah, they're very disturbing.
Yes.
And I feel like when I was filming one of them, it honestly took me a few days to recover. That's never happened to me before on, like,
Yeah.
sets. But I just took myself to, like, this, like, insanely dark place mentally. And yeah, I just really needed to just, like, relax after and keep my mind, like, light.
Yeah.
Stayed off my phone for, like, days. It was, yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
I
would
didn't
imagine
really
Megan,
need to do a lot of that. Have you seen the second one?
I haven't seen the second one yet, but knowing what I do of these films, they're fun.
There's
and
a
Allison's
lot
amazing.
of really
Everybody's-
fun sets in the second one.
Yeah.
A lot more fun than the first. I don't think I ever got lost in the moment just because I was always really laughing. I never had to do any of that, so I don't know.
So fears in real life? Are you like a spider?
Oh my
or are you
yeah,
a-
She's
just
a-
gonna say that.
Dude, she
Sorry.
gets scared of
I
spiders.
no
don't
no
like
no no,
this.
don't even. Let me. I'm so scared of spiders in the dark because I'm not scared of. I can only sleep in the dark, so it's hard. But I'm scared of something lurking in the dark and just staring
Which
at
that
me.
is a
and
I
I don't
solid
know.
fear.
That-
Yeah.
Honestly,
that
that
should
could
be.
happen in real life, which is not ideal.
cool. No.
But spiders are so scary, and I don't. I'm not a big fan.
For me, definitely clowns. Easily, actually. Like, clowns are just something that they've just never sat right with me ever.
Right.
They'll always terrify me. Always
no
probably.
go
be my
on the
biggest
It
fear.
series. You're not going to do Pennywise
You know,
anytime.
My favorite movie.
If I get to kill him, maybe.
Sure.
Like,
Then
yeah.
maybe you won't feel that fear anymore.
Exactly. Maybe
You will
I'll
vanquish
overcome the
clown.
fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I do love those movies. Like, they're so funny. But Pennywise is a no-go for me. But no, yeah, either clowns or, okay, this is kind of a weird fear, but, like, bridges. I don't like driving on bridges. Like,
I've heard
and
that.
maybe it was because you know the Pacific Rim movies.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because, like, there's a scene in that where, like, the monster, like, slashes the bridge.
Right.
And, like, all the cars just start falling. Like, you're literally trapped. You're stranded.
Maybe
you
should be
cannot
scared
save
of the
yourself.
monster though, as opposed to the bridge.
That's
Bridge.
true.
What did the
That's
bridge
true.
do?
What did
The
the bridge
bridge is
do?
just
I
there.
guess.
It's doing its
Exactly.
thing.
Fair,
No.
fair. Maybe that fear will, like, stop scaring me.
Okay, who in your age group are you like a fan of? Like, I mean, there's so many great.
Oh, there's so many
Like,
good
who
child
do you admire?
actors.
Are you like clocking? Who are you following?
Oh, Alicia Weir.
Oh my gosh!
We
Yes,
love
I love her.
She's so talented.
She's so good. in
Abigail was such
and
a
Matilda.
good horror movie. Yeah, but also, of course, I think Ariana Greenblatt. I love her. She's so iconic. But yeah,
Two good ones.
those are two
very
solid
good
ones. I
right
feel.
there.
Yeah.
We had the Percy Jackson cast in here yesterday.
Oh my God!
Walker's-
Yes,
so
Walker,
cool.
Leah,
Yeah.
Arian.
And Walker was talking about Mason. Walker
Yes,
was talking
yes,
about
yes,
Mason
yes, yes,
Thames, who obviously you've worked
Of
with.
course.
Yeah. So have you met Walker yet?
We know each other, like, from social media, of course, but
Yeah.
I've not gotten to meet him yet. I
Yeah.
want to meet all of them. They're so talented. I love the Percy Jackson series so much, so I'm excited for the second season.
So this day is going to be a lot. You're going to take it in. Like, what's on the
Yes.
agenda? Is there anything you want to buy here, or is it just sort of like?
We
Oh,
already
I've already
bought
bought
stuff. Sorry, we like
"Let me
scary
show
because we like
you."
start
I need to go
yelling
back
at-
and buy things. I have some things that I want to get.
No,
but
there's a lot of really cool. I would spend a band here if I had it.
it's
an unlimited
dangerous.
budget.
All the cool, like,
A lot of cool
little,
stuff.
like, toys and just, like,
What's the coolest thing you got yesterday then?
Don't
so
judge
dumb.
us.
No
but,
judgments.
We got
got
Sunny,
some Sunny
Angels, and Smiskies.
Miskies, I think they're called.
Something
Like, you know the little
things.
figurines.
The
I
little
don't
things
know.
for us are what's like really.
My mom was
important.
like, "Yeah, you have fun with that. It's your money." Yep.
So.
But yeah, so we bought a few of those.
So we talked about horror taste,
Yes.
actors you like. What about music? Do you have similar music tastes?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, I would say we have opposite music tastes, but
Oh,
I
but
kind of
no.
like everything. So I don't.
She is everywhere.
Yeah,
But for me,
it's all
I
over the
literally
place.
love Taylor Swift, and I went to her tour last year in November. Thanks, Mom.
So
It was a
fun.
So
moment.
fun.
It
So
was
fun.
a life-changing moment.
Yes,
It
and I
was
would I
magical.
would watch it.
I wasn't even like a Swiftie.
Yeah,
And
she
then-
wasn't. It like
and then I
turned
saw
her.
that tour and I was like, wow, that was
Anyone
like
who goes to
moving,
that tour,
truly.
even my
Yeah.
dad, because he's not like the biggest fan of her, but when he went to that tour,
He was
I
like,
think it changed his
I'm
mind
not
a
gonna
little.
lie, Violet. Yeah, props to you.
Top
Yeah,
3
she knows her
songs,
stuff.
top song of all
You
time.
can't do that to me.
Oh
because-
yeah, you
I
can't ask me
can.
my
No,
favorite
you
songs.
can't.
I need my phone. I need to check Spotify. but no, my music taste is literally all over the place. I like all different kinds of music. Like when I say alter, I mean like it could go from like sad like indie music to like hard rock or like country or pop. Like I literally have like I have like 2,000 like songs on Spotify or
So
something
who
like
do you
that.
think your most played artist
Yeah,
is?
come on. Fleetwood Mac.
I love Nelly Furtado, so maybe her.
great.
But I don't know. That's so hard. Oh, Bruce Springsteen. I love Bruce Springsteen so much. I also love older music's probably my favorite music. I always go back to like the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
But still love for Taylor. We still love her.
We
of course.
always love for Taylor. Always.
We love you. Thank you guys for stopping
Thank
by
you.
tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Comic Con.
Thank you
you
so
so
much. This
much.
was so fun.
Yes,
Thank
it
you,
was.
guys.
So much fun.